Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, General Hospital. Early week spoilers, Knob 11 to 15. Explosion aftermath, Lulu's wake-up call, Holly's outcome. General Hospital spoilers for the week of November 11, 2024 are here. Next week, fans can expect to find out the aftermath of the huge explosion in Port Charles. Lulu Spencer, Alexa Habbins, is set to wake up soon. Also, what is Holly Sutton's, Emma Sam's, fate now that Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rhoda, has arrived on PC? Keep reading and let's talk about what is coming up next week in the ABC soap opera. General Hospital spoilers, explosion aftermath. Spoilers for the week of November 11 reveal that fans will find out the aftermath of the Port Charles. Sidwell is most likely responsible, and it's looking like the explosion is at Sonny Corinthos, Morris Bernard warehouse. Sidwell already had Sasha Gilmore Corbin, Sophia Matson, kidnapped and issued a warning to Carly Spencer, Laura Wright. Carly went to Jack Brennan, Charles Mazur, who fears she is in danger. In a preview clip, Carly explodes over Sidwell being in Port Charles when the WSB is supposedly looking for the villain. Spoilers, Holly Sutton's fate. Over with Holly, Robert Scorpio, Tristan Rogers, might fear his ex is dead. While it doesn't appear Holly is going anywhere, she could use the explosion to fake her death or disappear. While Holly can be selfish, at the end of the day, she claims to love her daughter. If that's true, then Holly will do whatever is necessary to save a kidnapped Sasha. That could mean pulling off the biggest and most dangerous con of her life. It would probably also be the only way for Holly to earn redemption. General Hospital spoilers. Week of November 11, 2024. General Hospital spoilers for the week of November 11 reveal that Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, and Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, will also be Sidwell's targets. While Lucky is a slick guy, he might be too consumed with Sam McCall's, Kelly Monaco, fate to think clearly. At some point, Lulu wakes up, so will she have changed any? Besides her face, due to the recast, of course. Spoilers. Week of November 11, 2024. During the week of November 11, Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, and Brooklyn Quartermain, Amanda Seton, make some updates to their living arrangements. Also, there should be some developments about Sam's funeral, so stay tuned. Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most during the week of November 11, 2024? What are your predictions for Holly, Robert, Sasha, Carly, and Brennan? What does the future hold for Lulu, Anna, Jason, Brooklyn, Chase, and the other residents of Port Charles? General Hospital. Explosion aftermath, Lulu's wake-up call, Holly's outcome. The week of November 11 to 15 in General Hospital promises to be one filled with shocking twists, heartfelt reunions, and dangerous gambits. As Port Charles reels from the recent explosion, lies hang in the balance and relationships are tested. Here's how it all plays out in the aftermath of that fateful night. The explosion aftermath, who survived? As the sun rises over Port Charles on Monday, November 11, the wreckage from the massive explosion at Sonny Corinthos warehouse is still smoldering. The aftermath leaves loved ones and friends scrambling to discover who made it out alive and who may still be in danger. Early reports indicate that Jen Sidwell, the recently returned and calculating villain, is behind the destruction, and it appears he's determined to send a deadly message to Sonny. At General Hospital, the staff is stretched thin as they treat injured victims streaming in from the blast site. Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, desperate and shaken, arrives at the hospital demanding answers. She fears the explosion may be only the beginning of Sidwell's sinister plan. Frustrated and enraged, Carly makes a scene, calling out the World Security Bureau for failing to stop Sidwell's return to Port Charles. It's a chaotic and emotional time for Carly, who is torn between fear for her family and guilt that she didn't act sooner. Meanwhile, Sasha Gilmore Corbin, Sophia Matson, remains in Sidwell's clutches. With the explosion serving as a violent warning, Sidwell has made it clear that he'll go to any lengths to get what he wants. The Corinthos family may have narrowly escaped one disaster, but Sasha's life is now on the line. A life on the line. Holly Sutton, Emma Sams, finds herself in an unexpected and perilous position. Having returned to Port Charles under mysterious circumstances, she's been playing a risky game to find Sasha and stop Sidwell. Robert Scorpio, Tristan Rogers, is left in a state of dread, fearing for Holly's life as rumors of her involvement in the explosion spread. If Holly did indeed orchestrate part of the attack, Robert knows she must have had a good reason, but he can't help but fear the worst. In a desperate attempt to save Sasha, Holly concocts a plan to fake her own death in the explosion. She realizes that if she can make it appear that she perished in the blast, she'll buy time to disappear, regroup, and strike Sidwell where he least expects it. Holly contacts Robert, leaving him with a cryptic message that suggests she's alive, but is going undercover to stop Sidwell once and for all. Robert is torn between relief and grief, knowing Holly may be putting herself in a position she won't survive. Nevertheless, he agrees to keep her secret, trusting Holly's instincts and respecting her resolve. Lulu's wake-up call, a new beginning. As the town grapples with the explosion's aftermath, there is a miracle brewing at General Hospital. Lulu Spencer, now portrayed by Alexa Havens, has been in a coma for months, leaving her family and friends devastated and longing for her return. But in the wake of the explosion's shockwave and the ensuing chaos, Lulu's vitals suddenly spike, giving the medical team a glimmer of hope that she might wake up. On Tuesday, Lulu opens her eyes for the first time since her accident, and the news quickly reaches her loved ones. Dant Falconeri, Dominic Samprogna, is by her side the moment she stirs, and he can hardly believe that the woman he loves is back. However, as Lulu regains consciousness, she's visibly disoriented, grappling with the news of her injuries and the changes that have unfolded during her absence. She learns about Sam McCall's, Kelly Monaco, tragic fate, which hits her hard as she processes the loss of her friend. As she recovers, Lulu's spirit begins to emerge stronger than ever. She vows to live a life without regrets, embracing a newfound purpose. This wake-up call gives her a renewed determination to protect her family and to take on the dangerous challenges facing Port Charles. But as her loved ones rejoice, they realize she may be emotionally changed, perhaps in ways they hadn't anticipated. Sidwell's next targets: Jason, Anna, and Lucky. Sidwell's wrath hasn't subsided after the explosion. He has a list of names and is prepared to strike again. Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, and Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, are now his top targets, and he's determined to make them pay. Sidwell's vendetta against Jason and Sunny's circle dates back years, and he won't stop until he feels he's gotten justice for his own twisted version of events. As the week progresses, Jason teams up with Anna and Lucky to strategize how they'll keep Sidwell's damage at bay. However, they quickly realize that the villain is always one step ahead, seemingly predicting their every move. Sidwell's presence casts a dark shadow over Port Charles, and Jason's protective instincts kick into overdrive, especially with his loved ones at risk. Anna feels the pressure as well. She's determined not to let Sidwell continue his reign of terror. She connects with her WSB contacts, pushing for resources and support. But bureaucratic red tape holds her back. Frustrated and exhausted, Anna turns to Robert, who's also consumed with worry over Holly's situation. The two agents, seasoned and battle-worn, join forces to bring Sidwell down, even if it means bending a few rules. Lucky's emotional battle. Lucky Spencer is struggling to cope with the aftermath of Sam's tragic death. As he's caught up in the chaos with Sidwell's vendetta, he can't help but feel weighed down by guilt, wondering if he could have done more to protect her. Consumed by grief, Lucky finds himself unable to focus fully on the threats facing him, making him more vulnerable to things further. Lucky is emotionally drawn back to his family roots, feeling an increased sense of responsibility with Lulu's recovery and his father, Luke Spencer's legacy looming over him. As he grapples with his feelings of loss and duty, Lucky realizes he may need to step up in ways he hadn't anticipated before, especially as Port Charles enters a dangerous new era of crime and chaos. New living arrangements for Chase and Brooklyn. In lighter news amidst the chaos, Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, and Brooklyn Quartermain, Amanda Sutton, decide to update their living situation. They've been dancing around their feelings for months, and finally, they agree to make their living arrangements more permanent. However, Chase and Brooklyn know that commitment in Port Charles often comes with more than just romance. It's a package deal filled with family drama and unexpected surprises. The pair's decision is met with mixed reactions from the Quartermain family, who never shy away from offering their opinions. Tracy Quartermain is particularly vocal, adding her usual dose of wit and skepticism to the mix. But despite the family's interference, Chase and Brooklyn find comfort in each other, offering a sweet reprieve from the darkness that currently hangs over Port Charles. A somber farewell for Sam McCall. As the week unfolds, preparations for Sam's funeral begin, and the town comes together to pay their respects. Her tragic death has left a hole in the lives of those who knew her, especially Jason and Lucky, who struggle to find closure. Sam's death has affected every corner of Port Charles, reminding everyone of the dangers they face and the loved ones they stand to lose. Alexis Davis, heartbroken over the loss of her daughter, prepares a eulogy that captures Sam's strength and resilience. Friends and family gather to honor her memory, and it's a moment of quiet sorrow amid the whirlwind of events shaking Port Charles. For Jason, the funeral serves as a poignant reminder of the life he lost, and it ignites a renewed determination to protect his family from Sidwell and any other threats lurking in the shadows. Looking forward, the future of Port Charles. As the week of November 11, 2024 comes to a close, General Hospital fans are left wondering about the fate of their favorite characters. Will Carly, Sonny, and their family emerge stronger from Sidwell's vengeful rampage? Will Holly succeed in her daring plot to save Sasha and take Sidwell down? And with Lulu's return to consciousness, what new chapters lie ahead for her, Dante, and their family? Port Charles stands at a crossroads, with love, loss, and danger at every turn. From explosive confrontations to tender moments, the residents of Port Charles face their most trying times yet. As secrets unravel and alliances shift, fans can only expect more twists and revelations to come.